Hey everybody, we're here at the Darkness. But what you're seeing over there, that's the arch. And for those who don't know, that's a brand new $100 million apartment complex that's right next door to the Darkness now. They even have their own parking garage. And on the other side is another apartment complex. The Darkness is sandwiched in between two different apartment complexes now, which is really nice. They're really nice. Now we're gonna show you, this is the St. Louis escape sign that we installed about, oh, I don't know, 6 weeks ago. It's very cool. And this is the door for St. Louis Escape, and you're probably wondering, well, isn't that nice? But what we wanted to show you was this right here, the Darkness. I just want to give you a little background here, a little bit of history of the Darkness, okay, a little background. So we have been in business as of October the 3rd, 2024, 31 years. Over 1 million people have traveled through the Darkness. And look at that, isn't that cool? So we've been here for 31 years, not in this building, and we're gonna show you just really quick. You see this building over here? Can you see that? That's where the Darkness started. And you can't see it in the dark, but right across there, it still says Soulard Factory. And that's how the Darkness got its name. Because see, this building was pretty much abandoned, and every window was boarded up. And it was called the Soulard Factory because of all the windows. And it was built, you know, 1900-ish. And now it's a really cool apartment complex. So we were in there, I don't even know how long now, maybe 10 years, something like that, 12 years. And that's where the Darkness was. And people used to line up, and I'm gonna show you. People used to line up, do you see where that awning is? They used to line up right there. And they used to line up all the way down the street, all the way down the sidewalk, all the way around the back. I mean, there was nights where we did 5,000 people here. I mean, it was insane. And this is the building where the Darkness started. And now you can see it's called Soulard Market Loft Apartments. And this is the exact entryway where the original Darkness was. And do you see this black door? That's where the ticket booth was. So people would walk over to that, and there was like a ticket booth, and you would buy tickets. And people would line up all the way down the street, all the way around, and the haunted house itself was up there on that second floor. And on the first floor it used to be a baby carriage factory, and they hadn't made baby carriage cribs there for, you know, well over a decade when we put the Darkness in. And that was just a wholesale place, you know. And so we built attractions for theme parks on the first floor, and on the second floor was the haunted house. So the haunted house used to be 36,000 square feet because that's how big it used to be. So we had the opportunity to buy this building, and we decided that we didn't want it because it needed so much repair. So then we found out this place was for sale. So we let them sell this building to who they sold it to, and then we bought this building. Now see, this building goes from here, and you'll see like right there, that's where it used to be, and then we built on to the back. And so this building right here is where the Darkness has been, and we don't even remember when it went in, but it's been, I don't even know, 19 years maybe. And so it's been about 19 years. And you know, like I said, we built the back of the building on over there. And so this building here is 20,000 square feet, it's 2 floors, and that building back there is around 12,000. Okay, and so the Darkness is on both floors in this building, and the top floor on the addition, that's where TerrorVisions, the Monster Museum, the horror retail store. And then on the bottom floor, it used to be part of a shop, and now it's like got all the air compressors, the costume rooms, and maintenance and some things like that. But this is the darkness. And the darkness, the first floor is like an all, underworld theme, and then the whole second floor is like haunted mansion, and then the third section is Terror Visions, which is the 3D haunt, and then the very end is a horror museum with the horror retail store. So anyway, I wanted to make this video because 31 years we've been here, and I've never even thought about adding a sign, and then we finally did it, and there it is. And so I wanted to share a little bit of history of the darkness with you. And let's see if we can zoom in on that. And now we have a video on this YouTube page where you can see clips from the darkness from the first year. 1994 was the very first year for this haunted house. And just to kind of add a little bit of the history, this building over here used to actually be a BB gun factory, but then it was a BB gun factory still when I bought it, but it was an out of business. I think it was a Winchester or something like that. And then what happened was, but they made boxes on the first floor. I tried to buy this building for a long time. They wouldn't sell it to me. The owner died in a fire, and his son sold it to me. And immediately we made the first floor our shop, where we build haunted houses, mini golfs, and everything else. And then upstairs we added a second haunted house. It was a zombie themed haunted house, but then it later became escape rooms, retro mini golf, and pinball. And so we've had this business here, the St. Louis Escape, for a good 4.5 years or so, and I never thought of having this big old sign, but now we do. And now we have this one. And we have been offered a lot of money to sell this building to developers because it's such a great location. Over there is Soulard Market, and all of Soulard, one of the best places in the city, are there. And you could literally, Busch Stadium is just really on the other side right there. So you actually could walk from here to Busch Stadium. It's a really great location. It's on the highway. And I was tempted to sell the building because I was like, man, I've been doing this for a long time. Have I had enough? I don't know. But you can't get the haunter out of you. And I just have so much pride in the fact that the darkness is literally rated one of the best, if not the best, haunted house in the entire world. And that means something to me. And I also think the haunted house means something to St. Louis. Because when I think of it in the same way that people think of Ted Drew's or the City Museum. And every Halloween comes around and the darkness opens, and it's been here for 31 years. It's absolutely, without question, the best haunted house, not only in St. Louis and Missouri, but literally people from all over the world come. This haunted house has been visited by people from literally all around the world. And believe it or not, every Universal Studios, Six Flags, you name it, every theme park has been here to check out the darkness. Miley Ray Cyrus came to the darkness. You wouldn't even believe all the celebrities that came. And I just thought, well, I didn't sell the building. I want to keep the haunted house. I got big plans for renovations for 2025 that I think will be really cool. We're trying to build the back of the St. Louis Escape bigger so it'll connect to the darkness. We have big plans. I was like, hell with it. We're going to get a sign. And I don't want to just get any sign. I want to get something legendary. And I think that's pretty legendary. thedarkness.com, because that's our website. Fear and terror live here. So here we go, folks. Halloween is here. It's October, and the darkness is going to be open for multiple days throughout October. It's open through November the 1st and 2nd. It'll open for 2 days in December for Krampus and 1 day in February for My Bloody Valentine. And we're also considering doing another event halfway to Halloween. We don't know yet. But come down to the Darkness. It's the best version ever. We renovated it over the winter. It was absolutely amazing. And you can come down here and stand right here and point up and take a selfie with that right in the background. All right, so get your tickets at scarefest.fearticket.com or go to thedarkness.com and get more details. And we'll see you down here this Halloween.